All right, Sammy, we just finished Master of the Universe. Our lovely review is here, and I know you and I, we have a lot to say about this movie.
We
That's
have
for sure.
words
We
for
got a
sure.
lot of words. So, you know what? Ladies first. Let's start with the positive here.
The positives of this film: the FX,
Yes,
fantastic.
absolutely.
The atmosphere, fantastic. Um,
Yeah, just turn that around. There you go.
I didn't even know. So the atmosphere was
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
The music, the sound editing, just the world in itself was awesome.
Absolutely, I definitely agree with how even the fight scenes
Oh, the
of like with the
choreography?
choreography and
Very
even with
good.
the special effects with that is really good. Go out. What else was positive for you?
There was definitely some humor in it, and like
Yes,
it's definitely not a movie that's taking itself too seriously.
definitely not. No, that's for sure.
And it's a fun ride.
Yes.
If you're just looking to distract yourself for a couple of hours and you grew up with the series and you grew up with the memes,
Yeah,
this checks all of those boxes.
absolutely. If you definitely grew up with this movie and didn't want to take it seriously, like, hey, I just want to watch something from my childhood and see what spin is this, because this is the first time this is actually going on the big screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had. I'm not too strong in the Master Universe He-Man universe, so I don't know if they have like spin-offs or anything like that, or like solo movies. They probably did, or maybe TV specials. I remember just used to seeing it just on TV randomly, or randomly at a nerd culture bar, just playing or something like that. But this is the first time it's taking, and I found that it was, it's just you're just there for the ride, honestly. So if you are a He-Man fan, I will definitely say you will definitely enjoy the ride. One thing I gotta say is, and I think you and I both agree, even though sadly this person is totally sucks. Jared Leto was really good in this movie. He was
so
really good.
good.
He was so good in
He
this
was
movie.
so good. He did not say "I am Skeletor,"
No,
but
no, exactly.
he had the laugh.
And this is his own take. Skeletor has like a whole different like that, but like high pitched voice and everything. But like his own take on it was really well done, and how they presented him, I found to be very unique and very entertaining. He's kind of like the highlight of this movie. Him and with Alison Brie as well. So which I was like, oh, that's Alison Brie. Like I
Yeah.
just can't believe she's in this movie as well. There's a lot of people I'm like, oh, you're in this movie. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's incredible like some of these actors, you have Alison Brie, you have Idris Alba. This is like multi-layer
Yes.
actors.
Even the girl, I forgot her name. The girl from Deadpool. This girl.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember her name, but she's in this movie too as well. So it's crazy.
And then you have some others.
Oh yes, that's. I mean, sadly, that's probably the nice part we're gonna say about the movie. I guess the positives we shall say. This movie is extremely corny with the jokes. Maybe. I mean, we did hear some people laugh, and I did get a few chuckles out of me as well. But then, man, they just keep going,
Oh man.
and then you're like, oh, they're still going with this joke, and they keep going with this joke, and I was like, oh, this is extremely cheesy at this point.
And they definitely lean into it, and there's parts where it works, and
Yes.
there's parts where you're in your seat just like, ooh,
Ooh,
please
yes.
stop.
No, some people might like that.
Yeah.
I know you and myself as well. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like but even the people next to us as well, they were like, oh, this is a little much and everything. Now, of course, the main highlight is a 6-pack swinging around, bulky muscles and everything, and you even see those muscles like bulk up
Okay.
and everything.
Could we just talk about how ridiculous it was? We could tell he was very muscular in the long sleeve shirt.
Yes.
Like, we know the muscles are there. There's a scene where he's trying to pick up like 50-pound weights.
Yeah, and
was
he's
not
struggling.
it was not fooling anyone. Like, you could still see like the intense muscles.
Yeah.
Even
And there's
when
a
he
reason
was
why he's wearing those long sleeve shirts to
Yeah.
hide all of that and everything. So
Gosh, but we love a himbo. He was the perfect himbo. I really hope his IQ is higher in real life.
Okay.
And if that, then like great performance from that actor.
yeah, no, absolutely. But besides that, like,
Plot, was there one?
Well, kind of like, evil guy who's a villain because he's not a nice guy. He's a villain. That's what he portrays.
He
He made
actually
sure to
says
tell
that.
He's
Yeah.
a villain, okay, and and he just wants the sword for ultimate power. He has pretty much everything
Yep.
that he has, and even has the girl too. Like this skeleton has more things than most men in the world here, and he's like, no, I want the sword, and and they didn't really explain why they had to bring it back.
They didn't explain.
They didn't explain a lot of
anything.
things, actually.
They assumed
Yeah.
we would assume things or just go with things.
Yeah, there's a lot
the
of
time.
non-explanation with things.
Yeah.
Like why his dad was mean to him. And
then oh my god, the
and then he
scene
kinda,
where
well, I don't want to spoil it, but
but like there was no development there. It just went from like hot to cold.
yeah, there's a lot of no connections with people besides the girl and the dad.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And
But even
the friend zone part. I'm
Oh,
sure that's
God.
what you're laughing about. I mean, that just makes sense. Like, there's no development between them. And I thought she was even older than him too. But
She
like,
is older
okay,
than
that's
him,
what I
yeah.
just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. But what were you gonna say?
even some of the scenes, it just doesn't make sense. Like
Yeah.
there's a scene where everyone is in a cell together, but they all still have their full armor, their
Yep.
full weapons.
Yep.
The queen still has all of her like regalia and jewelry on.
Yes.
The first thing you do is you strip people down before you put them
Absolutely.
in prison.
Well, like, and he was gone for like what, 15
15 years.
15 years he was gone, and
In Oklahoma.
and somehow no explanation to who found him.
Yeah, how did he survive as a 10-year-old boy who fell in a lake?
How's a job? And
In
he-
HR.
In HR, out of all places.
man.
And like, it's just no explanation on how he got that job or who found him. Like, at least everyone knows with Superman, that he landed in the farm.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ben found. Not Uncle Ben. That's Spider-Man.
No, there's an Uncle Ben.
There's Uncle Ben too.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm showing my lack of nerd right now, but his mom and dad found him there. But everyone knows that story so much so that they're trying to show it less in current Superman movies. This man literally ends up in a lake. Who saved him? No one knows.
It just
How did
skipped.
this sword end up in
In
a
the
store?
store.
I thought it was a prop.
Dude, I thought it was gonna be like a fake thing.
It was gonna be a prop this whole time, which kind of makes sense with I guess the story in a way. He has the power and everything, but it's just there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get answered, and there's a lot of like moments where they want you to care for people,
And it's just not
there's
there.
nothing there. Like, and then I also agree as well with the people who still had everything on them because. Because he's gone for 15 years. Skeletor's looking for the sword all this time. You would have thought, oh, we lost the guy Fisto. We lost Fisto or Long Neck guy because he got tired of waiting and he started killing off people because he's so frustrated. He's like, "Where's the sword?
Yeah.
You're dead. I'll keep you around because I know your son will come back for you guys." Everyone else should have been dead.
Absolutely.
Obviously
100%.
with the girl and Idris Alba, like they escaped and everything, which they showed that at least, so that made sense. But everyone else, they should have been dead. In fact, everyone who was the heroes back then
should have been
killed off.
executed
Should have been killed
right
off.
away.
Right away.
100%.
So
I will say one thing I did like is that they explained the terrible hero names.
yes.
It's because he was a 10-year-old kid and he didn't actually know their names, so
Yeah.
it was just like what he made up in his head. I liked that
Okay.
iteration there.
Yeah. But
It was
know,
incredulous, but it was supposed to be.
it's really, really not taking itself seriously. So if you're thinking you're going in for some epic Xena the Universe, the Warrior Princess, or Hercules, you are not going to be getting that. This is we don't take this seriously. I'm working in HR until I can find a sword and to buy it for $300. He didn't even pay the man.
He did not pay
He
the
didn't even
man,
pay
and
$300.
the man ran away. He didn't even stay.
It's just it's a ride. You're in it for a ride, and I guess, if it's something that you want, if it's something that you kind of, like I said, He-Man wasn't something I really truly grew up on or wasn't fascinated about. If it was on, I'll watch it and everything, and I know as much about it. So if you are really into He-Man, maybe I think it should be a fun ride for you. But Sammy, what will you give it out of 10?
Oh man,
This
I have to kind of set it up like story building 4 out of 10, but atmosphere 10 out of
Wow.
10, choreography and fighting.
No, you can't split
10
it
out
up.
of
We
10.
need an overall score.
Wait, well, hold on. Plot 2 out of 10. So altogether, I'm gonna give this like a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Although someone's gonna check your math and be like, these numbers don't add up. At
You
all.
know what? I went to film school. Didn't go do math.
Okay, you know what? I'm happy to hear that because I was landing around 6.5.
Okay. I'm glad we matched.
Yeah, that's the best I can do.
It made me smile.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
It made me smile, but I just didn't realize how extremely corny some of the jokes were. And the thing is, that could just be a me thing as well. Maybe. I don't know. Like, it has its moments, but it's just for a fun ride. And we were talking, like, I felt like it could have been addressed maybe towards kids in a way, how it was presenting itself with its silliness. But then I was like, oh, that's kind of borderline some of the language you're using here.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of third leg jokes. Yeah, it's just, the movie was just really corny in a way. That could just be a me thing. But, if, like I said, if you grew up with He-Man, you'll be fine with it. Any final thoughts?
Exactly that. If you grew up with the memes, if you grew up with, I believe there was one
You
movie.
grew up with the memes. That became a meme.
I mean, it absolutely became a meme, but
This one will
it's
definitely
all
be.
in there. The music, everything
Yeah.
that you're looking for will be there in some form.
There you go. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and huge thanks to Amazon for bringing us along to check this movie out. And we have back rooms up for you guys. We're spoiling you guys with a lot of
Spider
content.
Noir,
Spider
too.
Noir as well. And then not only that, this whole week is Summer Game Fest. We'll have a ton of videos for you, so keep on the lookout, and we'll check out the next video.